recreating looks from some of my favorite creators, what I did this week in New York City, some fabulous finds, and the absolute best outfit I wore this week. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Kura, and I believe that when you feel good, you look good. So on this channel, I show you how to take fashion and use it as a tool to help you look and feel your best. So I am very adamant about trying to include many different types of styles and people in my videos. I think about size inclusion, I think about age, I think about ethnicity and race. I really try to include as many as I can that goes with the subject matter. Within that same vein, I feel the same way about the people that I follow. I follow so many types of different people from so many types of backgrounds, and a lot of them do not have the same style as I do. I might follow them because I like their journey. I might follow them because I like their personality. I might follow them because they are aspirational. There's so many reasons. There was a conversation that we had a few videos ago about being able to follow someone, and even though they don't have the same style as you, still being able to get something from them as far as style is concerned. We talked a lot about D.E.T and how we see an outfit and how we can recreate it for our own personal style. But I wanted to take two creators that I follow for probably a decade with definitely different styles, very different on the spectrum, and in addition, very different from my style, and show you what I personally get from their styles. So if you've been with me for a while, you know that I talk about Karen and Lydia. Again, completely different styles. I guess they're both English, but very different styles, very different lifestyles, different cultures, the whole thing. But I watch both of these women religiously and am able to find something in each one of their styles that I can incorporate into mine. So let's start with Karen. Again, like I said, I've been following Karen for years, probably 10 years, as long as she's been doing this, before she had natural hair. I love everything about her. I love her personality. I love that she has remained the same to who she was from years and years ago. Her clothing might be more expensive because she used to do a little more thrifting, and she still does thrift, but her style is exactly the same. Another thing I love about Karen is that she doesn't care. She does not care what you may think or what you may say. Karen is going to dress the way Karen wants to dress. So how do I get something or learn something from Karen when Karen and I have completely different styles? I have said this before, that I feel like Karen's style is a mixture of soft rock and something else. I haven't really put my finger on it, but think of like Queen, right? There are definitely elements and instances when she wears a complete outfit that I love, and then there are different instances where I would change it a bit to fit my own style. So this particular outfit, I believe she did this shoot with Crystal Blick, who is also phenomenal. Her content is phenomenal, but it's funny to see them because their styles are actually quite different as well. So with this outfit in particular, I'm going to go ahead and use my D.E.T and show you the details in the outfit that I need to recreate this. Some type of animal print shirt. I personally love the shape of the pants. Though I am more of a leopard print girl, snakeskin is definitely something that I love. The shoes are nice, but because I am who I am, I would probably go with a pointier toe and a slimmer heel. I love the way that Karen took a belt that looked like it was from another item of clothing maybe and used it as a necklace. That's another thing I love about her. She's very innovative. A pair of pants can be a scarf could be put on her shoes. She's very fashion in my opinion. But because I don't particularly wear clashed patterns like that, I would most likely, instead of using a printed scarf, I would probably use a gold choker. So the only thing that I would change here is the accessories and maybe the makeup, even though her makeup looks so cool here, to make it fit more of my style. So I looked at it, I determined that she is cool, and then I also determined what or how I can make this work for me. And I would probably style it like this. So Lydia is so far from my culture and my lifestyle. I have been watching her again for years. She lives on the English countryside. She has a garden. Now mind you, I wouldn't mind having a little bit of quiet. She doesn't love going into London, but she does when she has to. Her life is just completely different than mine, and I'm absolutely obsessed with everything. As you can imagine, someone who lives on the English countryside, someone who has a beautiful garden, their style is going to be a little different than the person, me, who lives in Brooklyn, New York with a kitchen windowsill garden. It's going to be a different lifestyle and a different style. But what can I get from Lydia? I will also say that Lydia's style has evolved over the years into something that I feel really fits her personality to the T. Now, of course, I don't know this woman in real life, but as she presents herself to us on the internet, I feel like her style has evolved into something that makes her shine brighter. So Lydia is very simple. Her style is very old school English, and again, nothing to do with me. But when you look at something like this outfit, which is a bit too sweet for me, you definitely learn something from this. Lydia is really good at wearing these full skirts or full dress, and I love the idea of a full skirt. But if my skirt is full, my top needs to be, for me, fit a little closer to the body and have a little more city appeal. I don't want to say city, but it has a little more of me in it, right? She's not big on statement jewelry, but I am. Whether it's my diamonds from my deal or a statement necklace, I love to make those additions to my looks. So she also has on a blazer, which I love, but I wouldn't probably wear a blazer. Not that anything's wrong with it. Like I said, her style. I personally wouldn't wear a blazer with a big skirt, mainly because maybe because of my height or my size, whatever. It doesn't make me feel great. So it would have to be small at the top, but I would wear that blazer, that exact blazer with a pair of trousers or jeans or something like that. So let me show you how I used my D.E.T, restyled this outfit to fit my style and lifestyle. I think that I want to do this a bit more often with my own clothing to show you that the people that you follow, and I've said this before, even if you like the outfit, if you like their lifestyle, if you like their, their personality, you don't have to take their outfits and make it exactly like theirs. In fact, I'm going to continue to encourage you to use your D.E.T and make it your own. In the spirit of trying to show you more of my own outfits and how I use my D.E.T, I'm trying to show you not only how I have been curating my wardrobe, but also my favorite outfit that I wear from week to week. So this is my favorite outfit I wore this week. It's not always about the high-end makeup and the luxury goods. Sometimes it's just about things that you wear that make you feel your best. So, I'm going to a barbecue and I want to walk you through my outfit. You have seen the white version of this dress that I got at Quince. When I did that video, I told you guys that they have other colors and that I was going to go back and get another color, and this is it. I love it in white. But the white I do have to be kind of careful with because even though I wear a lot of white, I still get it dirty. So I did get it in this color, and the best part is that it has pockets. I love pockets on dresses. If you are a dress wearer, you know how great it is to have pockets on dresses. I decided to wear these sunglasses because I have been wearing the heck out of my cat eye glasses. I needed a break. I used to wear the heck out of these, but then I switched over. These are YSL. You've seen them before if you follow me or if you follow pretty much any influencer that has a similar style. You have seen these sunglasses. Also, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I am very much a gold girl, but because silver is so trendy right now, I decided I was going to try it. So I decided to pair this dress with these silver sandals from Zara. I have them in gold, I have them in brown, I believe. two different colored browns just because they're simple and easy to wear, and they're just like a staple right now for the summer. And because I'm wearing silver sandals, I decided to try to wear it with a metallic silver bag. This bag is from Marcella NYC. I told you guys last week's video, 2 weeks ago, that they were having a sale, so I went and hopped on that 4th of July sale. I decided to step out of my comfort zone just a bit. Like I said, I'm really not a silver girl. I had some silver boots a couple of seasons ago when they worked, so I decided maybe a silver purse. And I also have a silver Dior purse that I wear during the fall and winter. So I decided maybe I'll try something that I can wear during the spring and summer. Now I know everyone doesn't like metallics, but I like the idea of using metallic as a neutral, right? So, and plus it was gray. This dress is gray, so like gray and silver. See how that goes. Again, I know everybody doesn't like metallics or metallics during the spring and summer, but I like it. It's okay for us to have different styles, right? I do like that it's a clutch. If you watch the rest of this video, you're going to see me wearing another clutch. I love a clutch. Some people think it's very inconvenient, and I could see that, but I just like how dainty it makes me feel, if I'm being completely honest. That and a top handle bag, love it. And then I was thinking, oh man, I wish that I had a long silver necklace, and I don't. Now I did order one. But I don't feel like it looks that bad because I kept on my gold jewelry. So it's technically mixing metals, right? So I have on silver accessories except for the jewelry. That's very dainty and light, but 14 karat gold. My gold watch, my recent gold watch the husband got me for my birthday, and like my Hermes bracelet and my diamond tennis bracelet, which is also in white gold. So mixing the gold and the silver is kind of working out for me right now. And yeah, like I said, I'm going to be comfortable. I mean, I'm going to a barbecue, right? The main thing I need to be is comfortable and be able to be dressed well enough to look nice, but also be able to do the electric slide. Yeah, this is my favorite outfit I'm wearing this week. If there's one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get out and enjoy the city as much as I can. I've told you guys this before. I don't know how long I will be living at home, or I'm from New York, so I call it home. But I don't know how long I would be here just because it's getting more and more expensive. But as long as I am here, I will be taking advantage of everything I can. There's so much to see, do, so much to learn, and I will not be taking it for granted. Anyway, this is what I did this week in New York City. Hey girl, hey! It was actually a 4-day weekend, and we are going upstate to my aunt's house. I'm probably not going to show you my family. I'm definitely not going to show you my family. You know I don't. Plus, you guys don't care. You guys don't care about my family. But I do want to show you my outfit. Hopefully I remember. And if my auntie allows me, I would like to show you her garden. She has a garden that rivals Lydia Elise Millen. If you follow Lydia, you know her garden is spectacular. Yes, this is how my auntie's looks. And she has about the same, if not more, land. It's absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, so I want to make sure I show you my outfit. And as I'm thinking about it, I forgot to tell you and show you what we did on Juneteenth. So Juneteenth was extremely hot. I literally almost passed out because it was so hot. But just being around all these people on Juneteenth really just made me happy. I have no plans to do this again because there were just so many people, but it was just an experience. It really was just an experience that I said I'll never do again, but I might. It was just lovely just being around so many people and celebrating. So aside from me almost literally passing out on Juneteenth. It was a good time. It made me think almost kind of that I might go to the Labor Day parade. I can't make that promise because Juneteenth was a little pared down in comparison to the Labor Day parade. If you're not from New York, the Labor Day parade is what we also the Caribbean Day parade. So it is a huge parade full of celebrating Caribbean heritage, every island from the Caribbean, all types of people. And it's something that I went to when I was young, but now as a grown up, I'm like, this is a lot. There's a lot. There is a lot of people. In fact, in New York, we have parades for all types of cultures. There's a Puerto Rican Day parade. There's an African American Day parade. There's a Polish parade. If you can think of a culture, we have that parade. So everyone is well represented. But it did make me think twice about maybe not going to the actual parade, but you know what? I don't know. We'll see come Labor Day. Because Juneteenth was a lot of people, but the Labor Day parade is a next level. So my husband is in the store getting us some chai, our favorite chai, and then we are on our way upstate. And like I said, if I don't show you my auntie's garden, I'm going to at least hopefully show you my outfit. I really don't know why I get my hair braided every summer because I always put it up on top of my head like this. I hate the feeling of hair touching me. Anyway, so if you saw me at St. Bart's last year, I wore the same exact dress. I do wish that it wasn't bubble anymore because that trend is kind of over, but it's comfortable and it's cute. I'm wearing my Teddy Blake bag. I showed you guys this bag and my Madewell shoes. I showed you those too. And these glasses are from Desi, and I've linked them. So I'm going to go into my family's house to have 4th of July. Hey girl, hey. I am at the Brooklyn Museum right now. There's a few things, there's some new things that I wanted to see. It's much easier than going into the city. You know, every time I say going into the city, someone asks me if I live in the city. I do. If you're not familiar with New York City is separated into 5 boroughs. Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, Queens, right? I live in Brooklyn. So each borough is another little city, but it's all New York City. But if you live in New York City, I'll refer to Manhattan as a city. It's a whole thing. So when I say I'm going into the city, that means I'm going into Manhattan. Anyway, I didn't want to go all the way to Manhattan, but I did have the urge to go to a museum, and the Brooklyn Museum has some things that I want to see. So we're going to go in here. But before we go in here and see the new things, I have to catch you up. This weekend we did all kinds of things. I think I showed you when we went upstate to my auntie's house, but we also went to Long Island because I love the beach, and we went and saw a few things like a lighthouse and just to be by some water. I am not a person that feels like they need to get out of New York City every summer, but there are times that it does become overwhelming. So getting out just to be by the beach, which if you're not new here, you know I love, is my favorite pastime during the summer. And because we are on the coast, there are beaches in New York, there are beaches in Jersey. So I could go out to Long Island, I could go out to, in the Hamptons and enjoy all of it. There's something about the sound of water and the sand between my toes that just grounds me. I keep talking about a beach house. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So that was nice. And just to continue with the whole beach theme, we went to New Jersey also. If you've been following me since last year, you saw me go to this restaurant, the Jersey Shore, which I absolutely love. It is right on the beach. I definitely recommend it. The food is okay, but it's definitely some place to go and see. This was a totally different vibe than the last beach we went to. It has more restaurants and it has more of a lively scene. This is not a huge area. In fact, it's like a little square maybe, but within that square there are restaurants and things to do. There are places to stay also. It's a really nice area if you haven't been. We also, after we left here, took a drive about 20 minutes down the road just to see more beach, and this neighborhood was giving me strong New England vibes, even though we weren't in New England. The houses and the flags, and it was just very New England. It was absolutely stunning. I just love the beach, you guys. I just really love the beach. Can't wait to have a beach house one day. I'm gonna keep talking about it until it happens. So right now we're going to the museum and we're going to see what's new. As much as I love the bigger museums in Manhattan, the Brooklyn Museum has a lot, just as, well, I don't know if just as much, but they have a lot. And it's so much quieter. It's so much quieter. I get to really take my time, read everything, we aren't crowded around. It's just easier. So if you ever come to visit, try the Brooklyn Museum. It is not that far from the train. In fact, there's a train that goes directly to it. So you see how quiet it is? I love it. I love it. A very tricky time of the year when there are so many good sales on summer clothes, but at this point you might already have your summer clothes and you can't really truly be looking for the fall. There are still some fabulous sales going on right now, so if you need maybe for next year or you just need period, this is a great time to be shopping. But also keep in mind and looking out for fall clothing. I know it's early, but it's definitely coming. Anyway, this is what I found this week for Fabulous Fashion Finds. This skirt is like a beautiful mermaid. I just really love the material, and it really reminds me of an awake mode skirt, but in a different material. Or do they have this material? I'm not quite sure, but it's definitely cheaper than the awake mode skirt. And I think it's beautiful, like worn the way she has it now, but imagine wearing this with gold and diamonds and just like a white t-shirt or a white blouse. I think this is so pretty. There's not a whole bunch of occasions that you could wear this to because you don't want to wear this to a wedding, but if you are that glam girl, you can figure out how to style this with no problem. I love this. It's a great option. This off-the-shoulder shirt is right up my alley. I love something that shows my shoulders. I love things that are float away from my body as I'm currently working on that area. But I think it is interesting, very much on trend right now. I personally love the color, even though I could use like a pink or yellow or red. I think this color goes with everything. Wear it with shorts, wear it with linen pants, linen with denim. I just like the shirt. I can see somebody with a very sweet demeanor wearing this, but I can also see someone that has a cooler style pair the top with a pair of baggy denim, or someone that's really innovative, but they could take the top and turn it around and wear it in a different way. I feel like there are a lot of options with this. You don't have to take this outfit at face value if you're just not the person that loves like a dainty or really girly look. Play with this. I feel like there is a lot of potential here. There was a pair of peep toe heels that I talked about at Zara that looked very much like this, but they only had blue, and I am not a blue shoe girl, even though these are cute. But seeing them in this other color makes it more interesting to me. So they are a decent price. They are leather. They can be quite trendy though. If you're not a peep toe person or you don't like the heel, just be wary of that, unless you can see yourself wearing these in your closet forever. But I think they're cute, especially they're very much of the moment. They're giving me Tory Burch vibes, but not the Tory Burch money. You know, go ahead and give it a try. So you may have seen this necklace all over your timeline. I've seen it everywhere. It's by a brand called Jcrew, and it's a very cute necklace. Again, very much of the time, very trendy. It is sterling silver, which is good. If I'm going to spend that much money on a piece of jewelry, I would like for it to be fine jewelry, whether it's white gold, yellow gold, sterling silver, diamonds, whatever. That much money, I would prefer for it to be fine jewelry. However, if that's too much for you, which I understand, these are from Etsy, and they are not exactly the same, but they do give you a similar vibe. They come in gold and silver. I have actually ordered one of these just to see if they really work, and I'll let you know. They're just taking a long time to come in right now. And shells are very, very much on trend right now, particularly for the summer. So if you're looking for a good statement necklace that is on trend and you know that's a shell, there are so many options on Etsy. And also, if you just have that style, like if this is just your style, Etsy has so many options. Go check it out. I talked about this maybe 2 videos ago. Again, another option to that first necklace that's almost $600. This is really cute. If this is your style, minimalistic, flowy, silk, all that jazz. This is a great option. Again, from Etsy. I actually ordered the white one to see how it looks against some of my like silk blouses. They have a black one as well. I will link both in the description box. This bag is sickening. Sickening. Like, I feel a fever coming on. Especially the way they styled it with this big, bold silver cuff. Like, are you kidding me? I feel feverish, you guys. I feel feverish. I love this bag. I'm so dramatic. I love this bag so much. It's a real mixture of me. I think that's why I like it. There's a bit of a modernness to it, but also ladylike with the raffia. I love this bag. I love this bag. And I did show you guys that I got this bag. I also told you about it, but I wanted to tell you again because it is on sale for much cheaper than what I paid for it. The thing is, I cannot link it. I don't know why it won't let me link it, but the name brand is on the screen. So go to that website, go check it out if you want it. It's so much cheaper than when I paid for it. So I'm almost upset because I wish I would have waited. But I love the bag. I wore it today. I went to the museum. I love the bag. So I can't link it, but go check it out on the website. Just go look at it. Just go check it out. It's beautiful. It's a French brand. If you are a Dragon Diffusion lover, but you don't want to spend the Dragon Diffusion money, I found this bag at Wolf and Badger for on sale for $160, I believe, where Dragon Diffusion bags are $400-$500. This looks very similar to the Dragon Diffusion bags. In fact, I have not this color, but something very similar, and it looks almost identical. Now, I don't have it in real life, so I can't tell you if it's the same quality. If you get it, you don't like it, send it back. So anyway, you guys, I usually try to bring things to you that everybody loves, but I found myself really showing you everything that I love. Like, this is all very much my style. And I don't mean to do that. I like to mix it up. But this week, I don't know. I guess this week I was being selfish. So sorry for that. Do hope that you were able to find something in here that you love, or at least gave you some inspiration. So anyway, you guys, that's it. Let me know what you think about using my D.E.T in real time. Let me know if you are able to follow certain creators that don't actually mesh. It might even be me. We might not have the same style, but if you are able to look at a creator's style and do you think you're able to recreate it without copying it? What is the absolute best outfit you wore this week, and would you wear it again? Would you make any changes? Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I will see you in my next video.